Everything working? Hello? Hello, hello. Oh, hold on. There we go. Alright, well, hello everyone, and welcome to the episode of Outer Wilds. In our previous episode, we did some decent progress on Giant's Deep, and also learned a few more things about the Quantum Moon in both the Tower of Quantum Knowledge and the Tower of Quantum Trials. It's, a lot's going down. A lot of information has been gathered. So, without further ado, I'm planning on actually exploring the Quantum Moon, hopefully, this episode. If not, we'll do more exploration on Giant's Deep because there's more I haven't done yet. Pew! One of these days I'll figure out where that goes. You know, when I first started this game, I thought that gravity cannon up there blew up because something hit it. No, it blew up because it launched something, and that something is... Or it launched something with too much power, and it caused it to fatally fail. Alright, well. Next thing... Our first things first is to attempt, or several attempts, at landing on the Quantum Moon. First, we gotta find it. Hello, Choco! That's not it. Where's the map? Ah, there she was. Oh. It went behind the planet, which means it's gone now, isn't it? Oh, it's still there. Good. Okay. Quantum Moon. I'd like to approach it, please. There we go. I want the scout to land on the moon. There we go. Huh. Do I need it on the moon or away for just... Interesting. That's a picture of the moon, but do I need the... Do I need it to be of the moon or on the moon? That's my next question. Ooh, it worked. Okay. Well. No, 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 no. Well, now I'm on the quantum moon. Sorry about that, my guy. I didn't mean to land on you there. Um, um, okay. Um, huh. No matter where I look, it's just... Oh, there's... I can't... Okay. That's the only signal here, huh? Well, we on the quantum moon now. Isn't there a probe on this moon somewhere? Uh-huh. That looks fun. That's going clockwise, so that'll launch me up. Do I need to come here when it's at a different planet? Whoa. Right. This stuff. Interesting. Ooh, hello. You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging. Recall the rule of quantum entanglement. Recall the rule of the sixth location. Lights are off, doors are closed, or lights are on, doors are closed. Now, oh, we're at the sixth location. Uh-huh. But I can't get out. Interesting. So I'm at the sixth location, but I can't get out of here. I think I'm in the wrong tower then. Now we're at the twins. Ah, the moon is different depending on where we're at. You know, I want to go to the North Pole. I'm at the North Pole. If I spin around... Ta-da! Okay. I'm exactly the North Pole. If I turn the lights off now... There we go, sixth location. Welcome to the Quantum Moon. The 6th location of the Quantum Moon. This is interesting. I don't know what I'm going to find here. But it definitely doesn't feel like it's going to be a nice trip here. What is up, my dudes? Where's my ship is my next question. Hello? You're supposed to be dead. Who are you? Okay. Me stone. Explain stone. I imagine your purpose here is the same as mine, to learn about and define the eye of the universe. I'm unsure how you arrived here, however, perhaps you came from another star system, as my clan originally did? I've never met one of your kind before. It's an honor to speak with you. I particularly admire your 4 eyes. Thank you. Selene, there are many questions I would ask if I could comprehend your language. You have my gratitude for understanding mine. Yeah, I wish I could translate to you. U stone. Explain stone. I'm on my first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon. All Nomai and my clan make this journey when we come of age. Even though the eye cannot be reached from here, the Quantum Moon remains special to us, as it carries us nearer to the eye than any other place we know. I've journeyed here to become close to the eye, and while the eye is obscured from our sight, we can see the Quantum Moon's reflection of the eye in the sky above us. I am Selenium Anoma. My clan arrived in this star system before my birth, and we now call it home. This is interesting. As far as we know, he's the last living Nomai. I probably shouldn't have removed the other stone. Eye of the Universe stone. Identify stone. We are orbiting the Eye of the Universe now, although we cannot see it, only the Quantum Moon's reflection of it. The Eye is older than the universe itself, and my clan believes it dwells in an extremely distant orbit around the star system. This is so cool. There's fundamental uncertainty throughout the universe. Normally, this uncertainty is only observable on a very small scale. As one approaches the eye, however, that uncertainty grows enormously. Quantum moon probably exhibits macroscopic quantum behavior because of its proximity to the eye. Shards that broke off from the quantum moon have a similar effect, as I imagine you've seen elsewhere in this star system. Conscious observation forces a quantum object to collapse to a single possibility, but what would happen if a conscious observer somehow entered the eye itself? Over time, this has become my clan's greatest question. Wait, did I already do... Yeah, no, I already did that one for this. Quantum Moonstone. Have you encountered a quantum shard on another planet? The shards look the same as the quantum moon's surface does now, while at the eye. From this, we can reasonably infer the quantum moon's natural state is as we see it now, and that the eye is its primary location. Given the quantum moon is the eye's moon, it's likely that any characteristics the moon exhibits are also exhibited by the eye itself. The quantum moon and its shards, for instance, are quantum. Thus, the eye is likely also quantum. In fact, the moon is probably quantum because its proximity to the eye made it quantum, the same way the areas surrounding the quantum shards that landed on other planets eventually became quantum too. Ugh. How many times can you say quantum, dude? It's starting to sound like a fake word. This is the quantum moon, where we both are standing. Despite also orbiting other celestial bodies, the quantum moon is the eye of the universe's moon. I think that's everything. What happens if I mix these? Oh my gosh, I can mix these. This is your first time on the quantum moon? It's my first time here. If you come here looking for answers, I hope you find them. I can mix them. Let's go, oh my gosh. Let's see. Like many of my clan before me, I journeyed here to see the quantum moon's reflection of the eye. This is the closest any of us have come to seeing the eye itself. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I may not be entirely alive. Perhaps my journey has reached its end. Yeah, about that. I imagine you've noticed the quantum moon changes in appearance depending on which location it is currently orbiting. For instance, the moon looks quite different when orbiting Giant's Deep than it does when orbiting the Hourglass Twins. Because the quantum moon clearly changes in its different forms, the eye, being this moon's primary location, must be similarly malleable. From this, we can hypothesize that the eye represents extreme changeability. That said, despite the malleable nature, the quantum moon becomes locked to one specific origin of itself when it's consciously observed. But what would happen if a conscious observer were to enter the eye? Good question. Many in my clan believe the eye called to us for a particular purpose. When I was a child, I used to believe the eye was malevolent to have lured my clan to the star system only to then vanish from them so completely. But I don't fear the eye anymore. In fact, it became my fondest hope to see the eye itself someday. But I fear this may be beyond my reach. Yeah, about that. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I may not be entirely alive. Perhaps my journey has reached its end. Again, about that. Suppose you could reach the eye of the universe. Would you try to enter it? What do you imagine the effects of a conscious observer might be? Didn't I already see that one? No, that was the quantum moon one. I think that's all the options here. We don't have much connection, you and I. Still, this encounter feels special. I hope you won't mind if I think of you as a friend. That's nice. I think I've used all the stones at this point. Were there any combinations I missed? I think that's all the combinations. What combinations didn't I do? I did that and that, that and that, that and that. So I did everything with that one. And then, well, first off, I started with this one. I did everything with that one, and then I switched to this one and did everything, the other two with this one, and then I did this one, which had already done something with these two, and did it with this one. And then I did everything with both of these. Oh, wait a second. I hadn't done anything with either of these. I didn't put these two together. These are the two tenets of Know My Philosophy. To seek out and to understand is our way of living. Okay, now I think that's everything. Right? Is there stones on the back of this? There are not. I think I'm done talking to him. Wait, does it... Hold on. Does it swap when I... So, when I do it like this... the me and you... Okay, and then what about you and me? It's the same. So I think I've done everything now. If it goes backwards. I've done everything with this guy. I don't think I've done everything on this planet yet, though. I'd rather not accidentally leave this planet. Well then, if it's all the same to you, I'd like to go back to my ship now. If I can find it. Do I have to go back to the Giant's Deep version of the Quantum Moon to get to my ship, or am I just stuck here now? Whee! That's so cool. Well, let's find out. Brittle Hollow. We're somewhere. Oh, there's oxygen. Actually, no, this planet just has a full-on atmosphere. I feel like there's more to do on this planet. Or on this moon, at least, I mean. But, like, I'm not finding anything. I feel like I need to explore more. No, wait, no, I need the tower to be right here. Come on. There we go. No. Hey, we're home. Well, watch out for the geysers. Gravity here is normal, huh? Oh, there are geysers. Oh, no. Oh, wait, no, they don't go down. They do go down. I'm not dealing with that. Oh. Hey, it's the probe. Finally. I was looking for this. I'm here after watching it wander the skies for so long. I'm about to stand for the first time on the quantum moon. Then on the moon's south pole, make the remainder of my journey on foot. I already read all this. Interesting. Well, I want to go back to the ship. If I could just end up back at the ship, that'd be great. If I could get to the North Pole, that'd be great. Oh, the probe teleports around. That's great. Alright, get me... Oh, no, the loop! That was a short loop. Well, at least it felt short. Alright. Oh, right, I'm in the eye of the storm. My ship is not here. I think I'm stuck on the quantum moon, so... If we're gonna do this, if we're gonna loop, we might as well loop at the eye of the storm. Oh. You know, I should have thought to do that, huh? Goodbye, my friend. What? Whoa. Oh, that just... What the heck? Oh. That's new. I think the game looped without me dying. Well, that was fun. Well, Yeah, that was interesting. Well, now when I go to the observatory and tell the person, hey, I talked to one of the... I forgot what they're called. Quantum Moon. View entry. I was able to land on the surface of the Quantum Moon. I found a dead Nomai in a spacesuit near the South Pole. I was able to talk to a Nomai. Now my shrine that wanders about the Quantum Moon. You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging. Subscribed to a mural. A tower on an island. Recall the rule of quantum entanglement. Subscribed next to a mural of a quantum shard in a cave. Recall the rule of the sixth location. Described in a mural of a tower hanging above a black hole. Wow. Oh yeah, for the possibility of somebody making it to the Quantum Moon before going to those places, huh? I met a living Nomai named Selenium at the South Pole. The Quantum Moon is the eye of the universe's moon. At this location, the Quantum Moon becomes a reflection of the eye itself. The eye is likely a source of all macroscopic quantum phenomena in the solar system. Solanum wonders what would happen if a conscious observer were to enter the eye. Solanum has a hypothesis that she may not be entirely alive. Well... I think that's everything to do with the Quantum Moon. I think we're done with the Quantum Moon. I still need to figure out how to get to the central chamber of the Ash Twin. There does not appear to be a viable way in. And then a way to the core of the Giant's Deep. And the inside of the seed, the bramble seed of Giant's Deep. Man, there's some interesting information, man. Okay, okay. So much information. Where to next? I mean, I guess we can go back to Giant's Deep. Dang, man. Oh, there's so much information. Like, information overload there, man. That was so cool. So much information that I don't know what to do with yet. Let's not hit the orbital probe. Is that the seed? Ooh, that's a big one. Where's the island with the seed on it? That's what I'm looking for. There she blows. There's not a official landing spot on this island, though, so... If my ship gets... If the island gets launched, my ship goes with it. Unfortunately. Alright, well... Here we go. Right. Proceed with caution, I guess. Does that sound like this thing's breathing? That's a dead end. Can I make that jump? Some more ghost matter up there. Ghost matter both ways. Oh, there's 3 ways to go. What was the point of coming here? I feel like I'm missing something here. The question is, what am I missing? Is there something on the ground? Oh! There is stuff on the ground. Look at that! Play recording. Trip 4, entry number whatever. Crashes 2. Boring crashes 0. Remember to see Slate when I get back. Lol. Yeah. Yeah, all the way down to the core. Consider yourself conquered, Giant Steep. You just got feldsparred. That was one of my more dramatic feats, if I do say so myself. I can't believe I wasn't electrocuted. I can't wait to tell Hornfeld and Gosson about this one. I guess brute force isn't always the answer. Right, so that's one more off the list. Seems all left now is the big one now. Dark Bramble, here I come. Wait, who is this? Feldspar. Where the heck is he? Controller, please. Thank you. Controller got DC'd for a second. Excuse me. Alright, so I guess I need to find Feldspar. We're about to get taken up, aren't we? Get inside! Oh wait, this will kill me if I'm in here. Well, that's convenient. But the ship is gone. where's the planet? Ah, right there. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Ow. And I can't get to the ship anymore. I should not have left the tunnel. Actually, I should have left the tunnel, but I should have left the island when I had the chance. How do I get to the ship now? Can I even get to the ship from here? I feel like if I take one more hit of damage, I die. Oh, made it. Let me in. Okay, I don't care how much damage we got. What's the damages? Nothing? Wow, okay. Oh, but we're stuck. Come on. How did that even happen? Ow. Dump me into the water, why don't you? I'm surprised I made that jump. Oh, freedom! That's the teleporter. Get me back to the Ash Twin. Let's try and find the island where my friend is on. That's the Bramble Island. There he is. I feel like I almost just got struck by lightning. Isn't there a landing spot on this island somewhere? Is there not a landing pad on this island? Well then, if the ship gets launched, it gets launched. Because apparently there isn't a proper landing spot on this island. Alright, who's this guy? That's Gabbro. Okay. Hey, time pal. Nice weather we're having, huh? Wait, Haven't I used that one before? I found something. I reached the inside of Statue Island. Found something. Oh, wow. Nothing else? Alright, well, I need to find Feldspar. Whoever that is. Oof. Jeez Louise, I was not expecting to be done with the Quantum Moon so quick. Wait, what? Feldspar. Head up Dark Bramble after reaching the core of Giant's Deep. When I launched from my scout into the sea that crashed on Timber Hearth, it ends up in a much bigger space filled with fog and thorny vines. Ah! So if I want to go to the core of Giant's Deep, I need to go to the Dark Bramble. Fair enough. I assume this loop is already almost done, so I don't think I have enough time for him. So I'm going to try heading over to the Ash Twin. If I can find it. Should be over by the sun. There she blows. There really isn't a place to land on that moon, huh? Well. Alright, maybe I can find a way to the core of the Ash Twin somewhere on the Ash Twin, you know, when the sand's gone. Maybe an opening opens up. When the sand's gone. Alright, Ash Twin. Let's hit the brakes, please. Thank you. Find a good landing spot. Oh, it's the cave shard. There's these towers, but they only take me up, not down. There's gotta be something on the underside of this. Somewhere. Let's check these towers again. Are we still going down? Yeah, we're still going down. Wish I could see better. Hidden cave somewhere, maybe? Oh, that's coming this way. Ow. Man, there's like nothing here. I feel like these towers are the answer here, but like... how much longer do I have to wait is the question. I want to explore the underside of these things and see if I'm missing any caves, but like, it doesn't look like I am. Ooh, gravity's getting real low here. Is there still not a way in? I should have all the clues. I just need to wait for more sand, I guess. Here's a way in, but does it take me up or down? That's the question. It takes me up. Sun's getting real close. There's a North Pole tower. Please don't jettison me into space. Well, this didn't help much. And I can't see the bottom of the tower anymore. I need to get to my ship. Looks like we're out of sand. Guess we got a perfect landing here, huh? Alright, so what about this tower? Does this take me down, or does it take me up? It takes me up. I'm missing something, but what am I missing? How do I get to the core? There's a teleporter to the core, but I don't know where it leads and where to get to it. It doesn't. There's not really any clues telling me where the teleporter to the core of this planet is. this tower. There's a teleporter in here. Well, would this take me to the core? You know, if I had the time? Well, I can't really figure out now because we're about to die. What am I missing? Hungry. What am I missing? I can't move while on the elevator, that's funny. Ash Twin. High Energy Lab. Statue Workshop. Know my minds. Do my mind or from this site to craft protective shell designed for physically seal off some. Well, shell finished to my check to ensure there was no longer any physical entrances or cracks. So there's no physical entrance or crack, so there's that. Warp Tower's alignment point is not its warp procedure, rather a warp tower always aligns at the center of the corresponding astral body, located on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. Hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body, a shared alignment point between them. All warp towers were being constructed on Ash Twin. All the 6 warp receivers are being constructed on different locations. Newly named specifically forged an advanced warp core for the Ash Twin project. Maybe I gotta go back to the Ash Twin. How to make mom dizzy. Wait, where's the planet? There it is. I wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally crash into it. No. This planet, please. There's a teleporter here. Wait for the Ash Twin to circle overhead. What happens here? There's the dark bramble. I'll go there once I figure this out. At this rate, I'll beat the game. Either this stream or the next one. Come on, where's the ash? Where's that ash? There it is. That didn't work. The teleport didn't work. Maybe I have to wait for it to be unburied? That's not gonna show anything to me. Maybe I'm missing information. Maybe I'm not understanding information properly. Hourglass twins. Single astral body with a shared alignment point between them. All the warp towers being on astral 6. Central chamber inside Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. Now my plan to construct technology capable of producing a 22-minute negative time interval on Ash Twin. Every memory recorded by a Nomai statue is transmitted to a corresponding storage unit within Ash Twin. An advanced warp core was approved for installation in the central chamber of Ash Twin. The central chamber of Ash Twin. Nope. What am I missing here? Where's that ash? You look important. Boing, 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 boing. Why are you so high up? Like, I can't just reverse the polarity of this thing. Alright, follow that sandstorm. But try not to get caught up in it. Ah, there's that tower that takes me to the sun. I don't want to go to the sun, I want to go to a different tower. Down, please. I do not want to fly into the sand. Here's the twins. Which one is for the Ash twin, and which one's for... the Ember Twin? That's the question. Because if... Well, there's two teleporters here. One takes me to the Ash Twin, one takes me to the Ember Twin. The other one should take me to the Ash Twin. You know, when the time is right. There's a scroll here. Do I have anywhere to put it? Yet? Can't seem to go down yet. We're waiting, we're waiting, we're waiting. Stretch. Wait a sec. Where's the sand pillar? Something tells me I shouldn't be waiting in these teleporters when that thing comes around. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. I did not mean to do that. Get inside. Surely I'd be safe from the sand pillar from here. Have I read this? Well, friends visiting from the Hanging City, we are planning the Ash Twin project at the High Energy Lab, the Ember Twin's equator. I became lost in Ember Twin. My gratitude that Remy found me, but the High Energy Lab is the building with the largest solar panels. I'm surprised I didn't see it. Whoa. Oh, well, I found the right teleporter. No, I didn't. Hey, yo. It was this teleporter that I needed to go to. But I need my ship because I am low on oxygen, low on fuel, and low on health. And it's going to be another 3 minutes maybe till that next loop comes around. Which direction did I come from? My pathing was erased. So, note to self, it is not the one with the wall. Imagine our otherwise immensely clever convoy would lose his own head if it weren't anatomically possible. I mean, at least their bodies get preserved in the sand. But, like, dang. Gosh! These cacti are the most annoying thing. So wait, which tower is the Ash Twin Tower? The broken Ash Twin Tower. I feel like it'll be very dangerous to wait for the teleport in this tower, considering that's open roof. This might be something I have to wait till the hourglass runs out for. Well, one way to find out. If we die, we die. And if so, then we go to Bramble Hall, the Dark Bramble. Any second now. This could get awkward. No, stop! Momentum! I missed. Get your corpse out of my way. Okay. Well, I guess we'll wait in here for safety. And as soon as the sand passes by, we rush it. That's frustrating. Well, I have time to go to the ship. Why does streamer mode not enable automatically on Discord anymore? What the heck? What was... Oh, that was that. Mark that as red. Discord. Where is it? There it is. Streamer mode. It's not activating automatically anymore, which is dumb. It should be doing that, but it's not. Anyways. Back to where I was. Alright, so we wait in the safety of this tower. Why was I getting air? Why am I getting air? Okay. Wait in the safety of this tower, and then book it once the sand passes. How much longer till the sand passes? Not much longer now. There, on the horizon. Alright, we hide in here. And then book it once the sand passes. Oh, wait. No, down. Okay. I have to wait for the sand to stop pouring. Which will be a while. I don't know how much longer, but it's going to be a while. So I'm safe from the sand up until about here. At that point, I have nothing protecting me from the sand. I can't just put my ship over the hole, because that wouldn't work either. Thing I'm wondering is, why is the sand pillar affecting me here when there's no sand above or below me? Like, the sand is coming up. There's no more sand below me, so why is it pulling the sand up from here? Why is it pulling me up? Now would be the time to do it, but there's sand. It's covering 5 degrees. It's covering the 5 degrees that I need. So I need that to be done, which, by the looks of things, it's gonna need a couple more laps. That is frustrating. Now we wait. Oh, I'm out of oxygen. It's ship. Looks like the sand is almost done. Land, please. Thank you. Little space over... What? Which way did I come from? Down, please. Oh, over here. Yeah, you're right. This space is big enough, but it's not... I still have to deal with, the sand coming down. That sun's getting real close. I think the sand stops actually. No. Bad. Of course that pops up when I'm not looking. I am closer, yeah. But I doubt this little bar right here is going to protect me from the sand coming up. Oh, there we go. That's weird. Okay. 20 minutes, 13 seconds ago. Oh, geez, I got 2 minutes here. Received data from previous cycles. Masks receiving data from probe tracking module. Giant steep memory statue. Timber hearth memory statue. 2 minutes go until 2 minutes until end of cycle transmission. Well, I made it, but I only have 2 minutes here, which is not enough time. Today we finished the excavation of Ash Twin here. In this space we've carved, we'll craft our most ambitious project yet, the Ash Twin project, powerful enough to send information back in time. We've also finished relocating all subterranean plants yet we met while digging. We'll need to keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment here. How far we've come since our experiments at the high energy lab, I still can hardly believe Ramey's hypothesis was true. Poke just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now Ashwin could be connected with Giant's Deep, where Cassava is working with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon, and where Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. Excuse me, hypothesis. This was not by accident. The core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. The cores could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. The important part is we are all connected through Ash Twin now, and also that I am no longer needed for meditating your disagreements. Our friends on Giant's Deep tested the orbital probe can today. Mala tells me the can is doing well, and Evans advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from a device, Evans can. There's the Time's Up song. But then, if anyone can goad a device into exploding, that too is likely Evans. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. It would help to remind Evans that Mallow, his love, will be one of the Nomai aboard the cannon, or is Mallow part of the problem? Phlox and Daz finished the memory statues today. They are truly remarkable. When Ashton Project succeeds, or in the event it fails, memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. Pi and Idea have worked hard on the Sun Station, and at last it is complete. If everything goes as planned, the structure will prompt the Sun's explosion, which will in turn supply power to the Ash Twin project requires. I'm impressed by their mental fortitude. This is the project's most difficult task in more ways than one. We're nearly ready to reactivate this Ash Twin project. Here's what will happen. First, the Sun Station will receive the order to fire at the Sun, prompting it to explode. Using energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin project will send the order for the orbital programmer to fire back in time by 2 minutes. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the Sun Station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. Until each cycle created by the Ash Twin project will last precisely 22 minutes, we can end the cycle at will. These words are difficult to write. The Sun Station will not work. Suppose we resign the Sun Station to generate power of that magnitude. A supernova is still our only viable option. This is easier expressed than accomplished. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. However, this... I can't read that fast. Oh, I'm not dying yet. This project is as close as we'll have ever been. The astral project is theoretically sound. We were only able to power it. Perhaps there is another way. You can wait for the sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer, idea, but you'll need to find some way to halt our aging process. Ah! The sun exploding doesn't affect him here. I really thought I didn't have that much time. Another timeline where I didn't die. But my memories were sent back in time anyways because there's nothing to go back to. Or there's nothing to leave this area to. The sun was exploded. That may have been a safe haven from the explosion of the sun, but there was nothing else left in the universe, or in the galaxy, afterwards. It's gonna be a while before I can access that part of the Ash Twin again. Well, I might as well head back over there. Where's the sun? It is that way. Sand hasn't started pouring yet. It's about to. I just like that it undershoots the target. Slow and steady. And slightly off of the equator. That's still too close. This should be good. Alright. While we wait in the safety of our ship, I'm gonna go grab a snack. I'm hungry. Whee! I have returned. Can pass time at campfires, huh? Probably. But I think enough time has passed here. Maybe. Oh, I'm not wearing a suit. I'm like, where's my HUD? I'm not wearing a suit. I even looked down and saw my hands. Well, great loop, everybody. Great loop. I need to go back down. So those aren't minutes, those are seconds. We'll give it 5 minutes here. Maybe that was enough. Maybe it wasn't. We'll find out. I normally put the suit on every time I get into the ship. I guess I forgot that time. Alright, where's the Ash Twins? No, I don't want the Ash Twin. I want the Ember. I don't want the Ember Twin. I want the Ash Twin. There we go. Language. English. I know how to speak it. Oh. Don't crash me into the sun, please. Huh. Interesting. Not quite enough time. I'd say it's good enough. Oh my gosh, can we go around the Ember Twin, please? Thank you. Nice. Smooth landing. Alright. I'm wearing my suit this time. And sand pillar is coming right up. Let's see if we can make it this time. It's gonna be very loud in there again. I'm surprised it doesn't bring sand in here with me, of all things. Interesting. Alright. I read all of that. There's a plate to bring here somewhere. Which one was I on? That's the next question. Was it this one? That wasn't it. No, I was on this one. But no, it was this one. Nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here's what will happen. First, after the resulting supernova, Ash Twin project will send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the sun station will again trigger supernova and send the probe data from this cannon back in time. 22 minutes. Oh no, was it this one? These words are difficult to write. The sun station did not work. Suppose we redesign the sun station to generate power of that magnitude. A supernova is still our only viable option. It is easier expressed than accomplished. You can wait for the sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer idea, but you'll need to find some way to halt our aging process. Believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't use hope. However, this is the closest we've ever been. The Ashton project is theoretically sound. We were only unable to power it. Perhaps there is another way. We're halting our research into creating a supernova for this moment. A comet has newly arrived in the solar system, and we were anxious to explore it. It's been a very long time since we last explored somewhere new, so we were excited to welcome this comet. Imagine what knowledge might be gained there. That it's extremely volatile and about to explode. What do you have for me here? I have good news here. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed. The central chamber of Ash Twin. Madrig love everyone working in the Ash Twin project excited to see it. Pies beside herself with joy. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? Core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary, and her design work is beautifully clever. Ignore Yarrow. The core is finished, and my sister tells her she'll be finished as well. I think I already read that. There needs to be should there be a new core protection stone? Timber Hearth protection stone. Its music is very loud. Oh my goodness. Let's see, my gratitude for the latest shipment on it. Oh, I know. I've already read this. I've already read all of this. This must be for the people that find this. Oh, let's not jump. Jumping is bad. Let me guess. This shows me the workshop at Giant's Deep. Yeah, this shows me this. So wait a second. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 of these active. 1 for me, 1 for Gabbro. Who's the third? Somebody else is looping with us. Artificial gravity control. And what's this? Caution, you're about to access the core while the Ashton project is active. Removing the core will disable the Ashton project. Let's not do that. Wait a second. If I disable the Ash Twin project, does that stop the sun from exploding? Oh, that was bad. That was bad. I should not have done that. Can we turn that back on? Okay. Huh. Well, now I'm curious. will disable the Astron project. No, not yet. I don't want to remove the core, I just want to look at the core. I'm looking at the gyroscope on the map right now. I am going around the world. Is this can't be the end of the game, can it? With all the information I've gathered... Hold on. Let's look back through all this. We're nearly ready to activate the Astron project. Here's what will happen. First, the sun station will receive the order to fire at the sun, prompting it to explode. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Astron project will send the order for the orbital probe can to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the sun station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. In total, each cycle created by the Astron project will last precisely 22 minutes. You can end the cycle at will. Well, now I want to know. Okay. I might have to disable gravity first. I don't want to remove it. Maybe I do. Can I stop drifting, please? I'm trying to stop my momentum, please. Well, here's nothing. Ooh, it's dark now. And none of the... Does this mean we're not looping anymore? What happens now? I need gravity back on. Thank you. There was another thing. There's another thing to read. I feel like I'm missing stuff still, but I took the warp core out. I kind of want to put it back in, because I don't want to die in the next loop. I don't want to find out what happens when the sun explodes when this thing's not active. Unless I can't put it back. I cannot put... Oh, I can. There we go. I already read all of that. turn gravity back on. Hmm. Six minutes till end of cycle. Probe tracking module. Ah, so the probe tracking module is the third mask. I need to get to that. That's where Bramble Hall, or the Dark Bramble, comes into play. Alright then. Well, I guess we gotta figure out stuff at the Dark Bramble. Wow, my ship landed nicely. Talk about good placement. Alright. I feel like there's more to do here. Hot out chamber inside Astrum. The energy cables from the surface are plugged into a protective casing at the center of the planet. There are 8 monoliths with no masks attached. 3 of the masks are actively receiving data from the probe tracking module Giant's Deep. Timber Earth respectively. Astrum project was designed to use the energy from a supernova triggered by the sun station to send probe data from orbital probe cannon 22 minutes into the past. The sun station did not work. Although the Astrum project was theoretically sound, no one were unable to power it. There is an advanced warp core inside the protective casing at the center of the planet. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. Okay. So I need more info about Escape Pod 3, the vessel. The probe tracking module, which is at the core of Giant's Deep, and Feldspar, which is at the Dark Bramble. The thorny vines and what appears to be a frozen jellyfish. Looks like Feldspar camped here before heading off to Dark Bramble. Alright, well, I guess I gotta head to Dark Bramble. I have 6 minutes left of this loop. Might as well, sleep through it. Where is the nearest campfire? Where is the Ember Twin? And he sticks the landing. It's finally time for the Dark Bramble. I've been putting it off long enough. Chart. Stars are all dying. There have been too many supernovae for it to be anything else. We're next. Do you understand? Our sun, by Hearth's name, we're next. Ah, I found something. Why isn't that great? Do you know what? I found a few things myself. Most of them have to do with the sun exploding. Oh, who cares? What does it matter? Nothing matters anymore. The sun's about to go supernova, and me, all my research, all my life's work, wasted. Wasted, you understand? Wow. You're just a bundle of joy, huh? Just saying hi. Wow. You are just a bundle of joy, huh? Toasty. It's their way to get a perfect marshmallow. Nice. I just doze off. Sun's about to explode. I got like what? It's 5 minutes? Oh, I can't sleep through the sun exploding. That's boring. Ah, it's dark. I swear there's an achievement for getting the perfect marshmallow. Nice. I can't extinguish the marshmallow. The sun kept putting the marshmallow on fire. I couldn't eat it. A lot of sleeping. Alright, let's go. I'm honestly surprised the main character can remember the launch codes at the end of a loop. Or at the end of the first loop, I should say. Because I couldn't. In fact, I don't even remember the launch codes now. Alright, well, without further ado... Where is this cursed place? There she blows. Don't fly me into the sun. Please don't fly me into the sun. That was a little close for comfort. This is where the fun begins. Man, this planet was just torn apart. Now if I could just find feldspar. Oh, he's in the center of the planet. He would be. Yeah, I'm not seeing any campfires or probes or escape pods or anything. Do I go in with or without the ship is the next question. I'd like to not land on this planet, please. Hello there. And you made it. I feel like I have to take my ship in. Well, here goes nothing. I need this. I have a bad feeling about this. Hello there. Where is it? This way, please. I'd like to follow this distress beacon first. There she blows. Well then. Escape pod 3 has been found. Oh right, this button. Could we? Thank you. Our escape pod crashed as we tried to flee this place, destroying our movement and communication capabilities in the process. We've held out as long as we could here, but this pod's supply of breathable air is nearly depleted, and the anglerfish attack more and more frequently. Yay! Our best chance of survival is return to the vessel to either repair the damage or, more probably, await rescue. Is the message finished? The vessel's beacon is already growing fainter, and it will be gone in a matter of hours. We need to leave here quickly. Hours, huh? Which means they weren't gone long. What do we have here? Begin flight log. Escape pod 3. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Now launching Escape pod 3. Alert. Multiple collisions have altered pod's trajectory. Significant damage to pod detected. Navigation error. Life support error. Propulsion error. Wait, I was reading that last one. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. Gravity not detected. Breathable air not detected. Multiple life forms detected. Potentially hostile. Verdict. Do not exit pod. Well then, I think I should exit the pod. What do you guys think? Oh wait, did I come in from down there? Yeah, I came in from down... No, I came in from up here. Wait, that's a new thing then. Hold on. You. Get over here. That... You know, that makes sense for physics, but that was frustrating. Could you... Hold still. Thank you. There is a new problem. Our equipment is detecting two distinct beacons from the vessel, but it is impossible for the vessel to be in two different locations at the same time. I agree, but the beacons are exactly identical to each other. Perhaps if I had more time. We're nearly out of time already, Din. The vessel's beacon is quickly fading. Soon it will be gone and we will be lost. We will follow the beacon whose source is nearest to us. That's probably not a good idea. But suppose that beacon is false. We likely don't have enough air to reach the farther of the two beacons, Din. The decision is made for us. We'll leave a trail of lights as we go. There is still a chance someone could hear our escape pod's distress signal. Well then. This is where this game turns into a horror game. Emergency escape hatch. I'm not... That's the only beacon I'm picking up. There's a signal I'm not picking up on then, I guess. Well, follow the lanterns, I guess. The Nomai lanterns. Probably should have got more air from the ship before heading out. Oh, that looks like fun. What the heck is that? Lot of corpses. That's not good. Dang it. Dang it. I think I found our vessel here. Definitely can't get in there. To any who come here searching for us, we follow one of the two beacons from the vessel to this place, but we can go no further. It is almost too faint to hear now, but the vessel's beacon is still faintly emitting from within this thorny seed, yet the opening is too small for even a single nomad to fit through it, so our escape pod couldn't have flown through here. I don't understand how this could be possible, but this gruesome place seems able to manipulate space itself. Maybe this was our undoing. To be so close to the location of the vessel and still so far is difficult. Worse, the vessel's beacon is dying. Soon we will be unable to hear it. There's nothing we can do now but try to perhaps find a way inside, or at least attempt to comprehend why this happened. My dearest hope is that the other escape pods were able to reach relative safety. Interesting. And the scout. This is gonna be fun. Maybe I'll be able to get there at some point, but for now... Let's head back to the ship. Following the lights if we can. Because, yeah, I kind of need the oxygen. Match velocity, please. Thank you. I would like to go inside the ship. Refuel. Ship log. Escape pod 3. Know my grave. View entry. 103. Know my escape pods that crashed in our solar system. All 3 escape pods were launched from something called the vessel, which was badly damaged. Survivors from escape pod 3 detected 2 distant beacons from the vessel as it was in 2 locations at once. Survivors from escape pod 3 followed one of 2 vessels' beacons to a small dark bramble seed where they could go no further. Nomad could faintly hear the vessel's beacon from within the seed, but the opening was too small for a single nomad to fit through, much less an escape pod. The vessel's beacon was dying and would soon be gone completely. If I launch my scout into the seed, I can take photos of an enormous derelict. Know my ship. Alright. I guess our next place we want to go is somewhere out of here, if we can find it, or are we just stuck in here now? Is red the exit? Because I'm not picking up any other signals in here. I don't want to be going towards other lights at this point. If it doesn't have a signal to it, I don't want to go towards it. Nope. Oh, hey, we made it out. Let's try a different hole. Those guys were waiting for me, man. This is why we enter slowly. Frustrating as it is, I believe the red dot is the signal for the vessel. Any and all other lights. That was the wrong button. I don't like that sound. I don't like that sound. Oh. That's annoying. Fine. Well, and death has no consequence. Let's try that again. Where is the bramble? The bramble. Let's get ready to bramble. Accelerating towards destination, more like accelerating towards the freaking sun. How do I tell if my lights are on? There we go. Down, please. I'm trying to go backwards, not up. Alright, welcome to the Lost Woods. I do not like how close that light is, so we're going to try and go around it. I also do not like how many lights are in here, but I'm kind of have no choice in the matter. Oh, that's evil. Three different signals for this? Approach with caution, I guess. Well, here's one. Let's hope this is the right one. If not, I'm probably dead here. Approach with caution. I'm getting anxiety. I don't like this. I can see why you got anxiety from this, Choco. I'm getting two different signals again. I don't like that. What is that? Well, this looks like a dead anglerfish. And a really big one at that. Well then. I can't just, fly in here, huh? Okay, I'm up here now. That is not the sound an accordion makes, my guy. Oh, not accordion, a harmonica. That's not a sound a harmonica makes. Whoa. Where'd you come from? No one's come here in, well, ever, actually. That makes you the second Hearthian to ever reach Dark Bramble. After me, of course. Well done. Say, it's you. They made you an astronaut. And you haven't blown yourself up yet. Actually, several times. Good for you. Feltzar, you're alive. You never were the brightest hatchling, were you? Yeah, that's right, I'm alive. Been camping out here since my ship, crashed violently. Wait, what? Oh, this is a good story. I just finished exploring the core of Giant's Deep and needed a new challenge, and none of us had ever been inside Dark Brambles, so I think, hey, let's give that a try. I'm cruising around for a while, dodging the odd, massive interdimensional vine bristling with thorns, when I run into this huge anglerfish, biggest I've ever seen. Pull a few stunts, try to shake the thing off, nothing too fancy. I'm going full speed when the fish clips me, knocks me into a vine, and, well, like I said, I crash. Blammo. On impact, my ship starts making noises like it's coming apart from the inside. I think, well, ain't that great. Or, well, that ain't great. Sure enough, I barely get out of there before the electrical system starts sparking like crazy. It's either move fast or die unpleasantly, so I had to put a little distance between me and my poor, fried ship. Camped out near where I crashed at first, found the skeleton later. Great find. Would have been stupid not to use it. So I moved my setup over here and planted my emergency tree seeds. Been here ever since. I wonder there's so many stories about you back home. Well, you're not half bad yourself, making it here in One Piece. One Piece is real. Anyway, that's not how it all went, or that's how it all went down, hatchling. Story's over, but feel free to stay and enjoy the fire for a while. Or don't. The fire's not going anywhere. Anything else you wanted? I found something. Lay it on me. Found a dark bramble seed on timber hearth. That's bad business, hatchling. As chart will tell you, if you so much as glance in dark bramble's direction, there used to be a fifth planet where the bramble is now. This infernal plant appeared at the center and kept growing and growing and growing until it shattered the planet and scattered its pieces across space. If we don't get that seed you found sorted real quick like, I suspect Timber Hearth will be heading toward the same fate. And I tell you what, we Hearthians have overcome far too much to be done in by some worthless seed. I found something. I found no my writing saying anglerfish are blind. So the blasted things do have a weakness, meaning my fly-assassin approach to dealing with them could have used a bit more thought behind it. Well, at least they didn't eat me. All's well that ends well, eh, hatchling? Never mind. Nothing more sure than me. Sounds like you better get out here and start exploring. Where should I go explore here? That's the spirit. Anywhere's good, but you should know that space is weird here, intensely. Ever tried throwing your scout into one of these weird seeds? See there with the little opening? It's just big enough to launch one through. Your scout tracker will tell you the scout is in two places at once, but I don't think that's wrong exactly, because space doesn't work right in here. Seed looks small, see, but inside it's bigger, much bigger. I've had a lot of time to think about this, and my theory is space and dark bramble kind of expands as you go through each sphere. That's why it's bigger inside those seeds. Well, that's my theory. Keep that in mind while you're exploring Dark Bramble, and maybe you won't get lost inside forever. Good luck! You reached the core of Giant's Deep. How'd you do it? Giant's Deep core, huh? Ah, that's a wild one. But since you're asking, I gotta assume you haven't made it down there yourself yet, right? If I tell you how, it kind of feels like cheating. On a completely unrelated note, that sure was a big hollow vine my ship crashed into. Yup. For you, I'd go take a walk and see where it ends. You'll want to go to the tail end of this anglerfish skeleton here and look for a flickering light in the fog. That'll be my old ship. Path starts there. Where's your ship? Not far here. As a matter of fact, if you go straight past the tail of the anglerfish skeleton here, you'll see a flickering light in the fog. Follow that and you'll find my old ship. What's left of it anyway. What happened to this anglerfish? Oh, the skeleton. It was like this when I got here. Sure. As near as I can tell, this anglerfish must have been chewing on the vine and eaten a seed, and then the seed grew and grew in the poor anglerfish's stomach until this happened. Gross, huh? The skeleton was a good find. Keeps the fish away. See, they're territorial, so they mostly avoid each other. That's why I set up camp here. That's good to know. Winky face, yeah. Shouldn't I tell ground control to come get you? Hell yeah, sure, whenever you have the time. Frankly, I kind of like it out here. Quiet, peaceful-ish. You're a little young to understand, but it's a lot of pressure. Being the best that ever was, being nice to have a break. Well, that's everything. Wait. Why is it my ship in there? What? Oh, it loops. That was funny. Well, if they're territorial, then maybe I'll be fine flying around in here. Without my ship. Interesting. No way in to collect data. I think he wants me to follow this vine. So I'm gonna go back to my ship. Maybe not come in as hot. Alright, what do we got? Feldspar's Camp. Hollow Vine. I'm almost finished with this. That's crazy. I might actually beat this. I'm not going to beat this game this episode at this rate, but I am going to beat it next episode at this rate. So go into the Hollow Vine. And I guess follow it a certain direction? Gravity's being weird. The path is too narrow for the ship anymore. It definitely sounds like I'm underwater now. Where the heck? What? Where am I? Oh, the jellyfish. Trip 4, entry, I'm gonna say not 1. Crashes 3, boring crashes 0, a personal best. Oh, I never thought I'd see one of these beasties outside a giant's deep. They're awfully useful back there. Maybe a jellyfish could be useful here too? Ugh, these things taste terrible. The outside is all rubbery and tough. Maybe that's because it insulates the jellyfish's insides from getting zapped by the electricity. Right, I'm going inside of this jellyfish's interior cavity to see if what's in there tastes any better. I have a bad... I don't want to touch the jellyfish. It'll kill me. I guess I'm touching the jellyfish. Oh, hey. What's this? Note to Feldspar. Do not eat this even if you are dying. It would be too sad if this were the last thing you ever ate in this life. Because these jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. Again, do not eat. Love, Feldspar. So I have to fly my ship inside a jellyfish? And then use that to get to the core? Okay. Is it telling me I have to get my ship eaten by a jellyfish? Also, how do I get back? Is it this way? Going in. Down, please. Get back in. You know, I was really hoping to save this planet for another stream, so I can just have a stream for every planet. But, oh, am I stuck? Okay, no, we're good. I don't know how much time I've spent in this loop. Oh, that doesn't go anywhere. Okay, let's... Well, the next question is, how do I get out of here? I guess follow a branch till I find a seed or something? Am I stuck in here? How do I get out? This looks promising. Jellyfish. Oh, I'm out. That works, I guess. Judging by how much is around the exterior of the Whitehole station, I'm assuming we're pretty late in the loop here. Well, there's one more thing I want to explore, and it's that red light. I just need to get there without dying. It appears to be guarded by a decent amount of anglerfish, though, so... I don't like the looks of that. Yeah, they're right there. That took me outside. I don't want to go outside. I want to go to the red light. Let's go this way. Whoop. Oh, that's the end of the loop song. Dang it. That's not a good hole. Still not a good hole. What if... Oh my gosh, that is a lot. Right into the mouth of that again, huh? Feels like no matter what hole I use here, straight into the mouth. Spreads one to death. Sweat. They're blind at least, yes, but like... They still... How do... But are they actually blind? Like, they see me somehow. How do they see me? What is letting them see me is the question. Do I have to go in with just my spacesuit? Do I have to go in without my ship? Is it my ship that's giving me away? Nope. That's going me directly into the sun. They can hear me, yeah, so... The ship should be fine as long as I drift past them. Oh, that's fun. I can't use the signal scope to... not the signal scope, the scout to lure them away. What am I supposed to do there? I can't... I can't lure them away with anything. Ooh, that was the moon. My controller disconnected again. Thank goodness I wasn't doing anything. This will be the last loop if I live through the whole thing. Alright, let's try this again. So what's right in front of me is an angler. Wonder if I can accidentally snipe it. Got him. It bounced off. I say we don't tempt the anglerfish. I feel like I'm really close to one right now. I'm moving. I can hear breathing. What do I do now? What do I do now? If I use my thrusters, it notices me and attacks me. I don't want to be without a ship here, but I kind of have no choice. Where's the opening on this? There's the boy. What do I do in this scenario? Welp. All I did was press B. What am I supposed to do there? In that scenario, it was just wait. It was just wait for my death. There was nothing to do at that point. I want to get to the vessel. Sure. Some tips would be nice. How do I lure them away from me? You're going to fly me into the sun. I know spinning the ship doesn't generate sound, but how do I get past these guys? I want to go this way. Hey, buddy. still too close to him. If I can hear him, he can hear me. Alright. So you say just gun it through here? I don't think I like that idea. But, what choice do I have? Let's see. Oh my gosh. It's a good thing my microphone isn't picked up in this game. I would have been dead there. Also, it killed all my momentum when I went in, so... We're just slowly drifting in. Oh yeah, I passed the 3. Oh, there's another one literally right there. I have a bad feeling about these. Well, there's a hole right there. Man, if I wanted to get to the vessel... I probably should have tried to get my signal scope on the on this vessel from the distress beacon. Because okay. Next question is, which one of these is the anglerfish and which one isn't? Oh, I heard a beastie. I was about to shoot the scout too. Where is he? Oh, he heard me. I'm looping. Yeah, I'm in a loop. Which means I need to find another way out. What am I missing here? I don't see the light anymore. Okay, it's over there. I think I've gone and got myself trapped in here, huh? Hmm. Oh, he heard that. That was fun. And now we go this way to get out. Alright, well. Let's follow the distress beacon. This will definitely have to be something we take care of in the next episode. Let's... Where is it? Up, 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 up. There we go. Well, that was fun. We'll have to come back there in the next episode, so I guess I can name the next episode Dark Bramble. Does something blow up over there? What the heck is that? Interesting. Alright, where's the counterclockwise one? Over there. Take me down, buddy. So, jellyfish, huh? You. Do I have to wait for you to not be touching the thing? Because I feel like you're still electric. Oogie woogie woogie. When do you stop being electric? But how do I get in the jellyfish? Do I have to find a jellyfish that is not electric? Because they all seem pretty electric to me. I can't just go inside the jellyfish on the bramble seed because that's, well, frozen. What do I do? There's gotta be a jellyfish that'll let me, right? How do this? Do I actually need the jellyfish on the bramble seed? Because I can't just kill the jellyfish. Do I have to come in directly from below the jellyfish? Nope. Oh, gosh dang it. Through the bottom, that's what I'm trying to do, but it's not working. Is that the case? Okay. Let's not blow up the ship now. But if I ditch the ship, it'll just sink to the core and blow up. You're going up. So if I just... Well, here goes nothing. I'm not wearing a suit. I am in the jellyfish. Oh no, the music! I can't tell if I'm in the core yet or not. Oh, I'm getting there. Is it safe to go down now? Dang. Of course, right when I get here. Way. Right when I finally figure it out. The end of the loop. Boom. Well, that's unfortunate. Because that is where I'm going to have to call it. So, whoosh. Yeah, that's going to be the end of this episode. Thanks for the not so subtle hints. I appreciate it. I'm not upset at all. I would have never figured it out, honestly. Dang. Okay, well, lots to do in the next episode. We'll start with the Bramble Hollow. That launched really close to this planet. We still have more to do at the Bramble Hollow. I want to figure that out. We definitely have more to do at the core of Giant's Deep. And other than that, unless there's something to do on Brittle Hollow's volcanic moon, I don't think I have anything else left to do. No, I did not want to mark that. Bad. Alright, well, I need to find the vessel. That's probably going to be the first thing I do, because I feel like this is going to be endgame right here. So, yeah. That's gonna about do it. Or that'll be the plan for the next week's episode. We made so much progress. We pretty much almost filled out the entire ship log in this episode. So next week's episode might be cut short. I need to start looking for a game to play once this game's done. It's gonna be interesting. Either way, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed and you are new to the channel, then be sure to hold on. For those on YouTube, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that like button to let me know if you want more. And be sure to check me out on Twitch, where I'm also streaming this series. Link will be in the description. And for those already on Twitch, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't already, leave a follow and turn on notifications to be notified of when I go live next. If y'all want to know when I stream in general, I stream every Monday and Tuesday at 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And I generally run for about 3 hours. And, yeah, I think that's just about it. It's just what to do once I finish this game. We'll never know. The world may never know. Till then, once again, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye now.